Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another session here with the elf. Let's go. Let's pull some cards and see what the collective is going through. Let's see what we're going through. I'm not used to this many viewers, and I'm loving it. So thank you guys for showing up. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Elfie, and I'm here to rock it with you for whatever reason, to raise the vibration on this planet and to get down to the nitty-gritty and the casualness of everything that we're going through. And I'm trying not to spit bars, but it's just coming out this way. Okay, let's go. Also, I'm working with Chrysicola, which is also going to make me say funny things that don't necessarily make sense, but that might be very fairy. Yeah. You might be 37. Someone might be 37, 27, have an accent, a little bit of an accent. Like this, Russia, maybe. Okay. Let's keep it dynamic and casual. I just want to calm down. I'm not used to this level of attention, but I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna keep it super casual. I'm just gonna ground in it. Yeah, I'm working on it. Like I'm working on staying staying in the flow of the whatever it is that you're going through, because I want to be a facilitator for someone that's going through something and be like, that's exactly what I'm going through. I want to be there as sort of like a companion in that sense for someone who's wondering about their process. And maybe the cards can be like, I can be the medium, the in-between, because that's what medium means. And to facilitate the messages. And yeah, I'm also sensing that I'm picking up a little bit on some programs that says, who do you think you are? And that's okay. Welcome. You will be managed and handled in due course. Like, it might get rough, it might get tough, there's a lot of authorities included in our experience as humans, and as human beings we can go through the rough and tough a little bit, regardless of how sweet and nice we think that we are. Sometimes we're facilitators for lower agendas without even knowing it, and then get punished in the process for representing something that's bad for the collective or bad for other masters trying to wake up. So we need to make sure that we're in the right place at the right time without feeling like we're doing anything wrong, or feeling like we're being punished, and that we're closing out unnecessary lessons, and that we can get to the point of the matter of what it is that we're going through. And now I'm spitting bars again. My head is going in a lot of directions. I just want to get to the cards and see what you're going through, making it casual, not to make anyone nosebleed, and just to chill, because I need to chill. I need to stay humble. I'm modulating a lot of new energies. I'm very sensitive being. Burn. Maybe someone is flying. Maybe someone is eating burgers. Whatever you're doing, have fun with it. Okay. Stay safe. Good luck. And I hope that you understand my situation because it's difficult to modulate an ego that is acclimatizing or getting used to or getting into a lot of other people's impressions, because we're dealing with a nuclear explosion here where we're laying baseline work for incredible impact with few heads. So we're a little tiny group with this huge impact. So we don't need a lot of eyes and heads and opinions. All we need is to wake up the necessary junctions within our energy bodies and activate the light bodies and get to the point where, the shadow work is actually comfortable, especially for the ascended souls. They're able to do that, you know. So let's get triggered. Let's figure out what's going on in your friend groups, with your love affairs, with your nitty gritty, with your personal stuff. Let's see if I can bring out some of my, just talking to whoever's involved in your life. If it's you or someone else, like, there needs to be, from my end of it, more opening, more humility, more heart-centeredness, so that we can get to the point of it. So we're going to work with Rose. And I'm going to get a lighter. 1 second. Let's turn it up just a little bit. We need to up the protection just a little bit. I had some unclear energies coming in based off of the influx that I was getting. You know what I mean? And I'm also struggling a little bit with getting the humility in myself back online, to get on my humble pie, to not talk badly about anyone or anything, or just be respectful of my peers, be respectful of people in addiction cycle circles, be respectful of differences within all of us, so that we can get to a point of transmutation. Alright, calling in the guides. May you feel safe and loved in this transmission. Please hit the like button before we get started. Please share this video with anyone that this message might be for. Please comment if there are any thoughts, anything that's coming through. I'd love to read these comments of yours, and I love to get to the point of healing where we can feel like this is both, interesting, but also grounding and cosmically upgrading, and helping us focus on figuring out what it is about the voice of the planet that can help us get to an understanding of how to upgrade and get into utopia and all of that, and creating heaven on earth, and creating divine frequencies. And okay. Okay, turn it open, opening the valves in this machinery so that we can get all the energy to just combust out of the crown, from the earth up. Let the volcano burst. Show you're a volcano. That's sort of a message also coming through. Show you're a volcano. Get into the Arctic and the Antarctic, and just feel the south and the north ground. Feel the sun hitting earth, going around and into earth, and feel the sun expand from inside earth and back out again. And just feel it, just blasting out in pulses of your heart, just boom boom, boom boom, boom boom, boom boom. Okay, so we're doing a little bit of energy work, and then we're getting into shadow work. Okay, I just couldn't help it. It's gonna activate. It's gonna activate. It's gonna activate. It's gonna activate your heart star, especially on the left nether region. Also, we're upgrading your adrenal glands on the left side. Wow. Just to make them sensors for divine and benign communication. And then later on you can figure out what it means for you, because there's clairsentience, and the clairsentience is going to have a language of its own. Okay. Come back. There we go. Okay. Let's just move into some cards, okay? We're safe to move into some cards. Are there any more messages? There was a message coming in earlier. I want to deliver it. It was very clear. Reading the bookshelves, I am public. Maybe someone is in the library going through headlines of books. And also I had another message coming in about a woman that was lying about her phone number. And something about when you're lying about your phone number, that is the best time for you to unfold. Is that helpful? It's not helpful. Okay. Okay. I'm getting so many activations here. Okay, are we still here? Oh, there's an attempt. So there's an attempt to shut you down. So it seems like there's an attempt to shut something down regarding you lying about something. So, and I can sympathize. Like if I'm lying about something, if I'm telling someone like I don't think this is a good time for me because I have other things to do, instead of just starting to tell people like, hey, I don't want to do that. My dad used to say that all the time when I was growing up. Like he was my dad. Like he didn't care about my feelings, and he was intense in a lot of ways, but like saying to someone exactly what it is that you're thinking, that tickles. It really tickles in the right place. You know what I mean? Like not to get weird or anything. Yeah. So let's get to the heart of the situation. What are you going through? Let's get the truth. I want the truth. The truth. The truth. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Ow. Let it go. There's some shadow stuff coming through. It's just, yeah, there's certain things that I just can't say on this channel. I'm not gonna. I just want to make everyone happy, but I also want to get to the bottom of whatever it is that's actually important instead of like focusing on lower regimen programs, talking politics, or like just using, like I spend enough of my time just trying to make sense with people. Okay? So but there's something about beautiful skin. Okay? You have beautiful skin. You have amazing skin. Some of y'all have amazing skin. It takes a lot of work. Congratulations on your skin. You have amazing skin. Or maybe someone is like really loving on you, or on your skin. Or maybe you have soft skin. Like I don't know. Maybe that's for someone. Okay, take it where it fits. If it doesn't fit, okay. And remember, we got the Chrysicola here, so there's a lot of blah 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 might be coming out. You know, we deserve to have fun. Everybody deserves to be having a little bit of fun. We got the death in reverse here. We got the kind of like a little bit of an I can't even say it. Maybe it's Andromedan collective coming through with their message as well. Is that in any way, shape, or form correct? Okay. So someone might be connected to Andromedas, but It's like, yeah, okay. And then we have, I need to count. I also had another message coming through from yesterday. It was about, like, don't mess with my calculator. I don't know what that means. Maybe someone is trying to mess with your money. I personally know that there's been a lot of interesting shifts regarding money, and to just get the timeline shift into the right order. So I hope you didn't suffer any economic losses in that time frame that was just now. Okay? But it was about getting your name straight in some faction or in some area of your life where your higher self is actually pulling the strings a little bit. So the more neutral that you were able to stay in that situation, and the more that you could just appreciate things actually turning out the way that they sound in your head to manifest out there, was operated by your higher self in collaboration with your shadow. I don't know, maybe, hopefully, so that you can become more conscious of all of the things that you deem to be so freaking bad in your life to actually just be part of a necessary play out that's a theater for God knows how many people. Like, personally, I've witnessed a national theater play out my situation, my personal life, based off of telepathic communication between me and the script writers, and they're picking up on whatever frequency that they want, and then me being part of whatever kind of family that I'm part of, and shit just went down. And sometimes we just need to be allowed to be in our Leo power, in our grandiose, like I was talking about in the previous videos, like this majesty, like embodying majesty, and just enticing the world a little bit, and be a little bit of a headliner in a way, without needing to, but just like humble, 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 giving yourself over, and then accepting whatever it is that's coming through to the best of your ability, and hoping that people treat you well in the process. Okay, let me just count this. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 of Swords in reverse here, which is, it took a while to get there. It took a while for us to get here, to get there. And then we have, I need confirmation for this one because this is the Hierophant, the way that I remember it. Yeah. So, just know that people mirror you, okay? People mirror you. Why do they do that? Why do they mirror you, and how do they mirror you? Are you their mirror, or are you the original mirror, or is the copying mirror the telltale sign of the original mirror that eventually supersedes the original mirror, so the reflected mirror, you get what I'm saying? Like, does it start? You, me, that, this. It's very Scorpio. Okay. And then we have the Magician in reverse, we have the Death in reverse, we have the Three of Cups in reverse, we have, oh my god, I think I need to double cross-reference this one again. Hold on, we're gonna piss some newcomers off, because, and what's this? This one is also in reverse. The only thing that we got upright was the Eight of Wands, so let's say you're a referee and you're here based off of the reference of a friend that's trying to tell you something, like, here's your message, okay. Fuck! Like, get your shit together, please. You're drinking too much, you're practicing negativity, you're a negative person! It's like, and you're not holding back anything, you just do whatever the fuck you want, and people see you as someone who is actually a shock factor person who can like really rattle fucking cages like you're a beast, or a deity, kind of like goddess Kali, Black Moon Lilith type of person with, you know, fangs and claws and, you know, God knows what kind of endowment are you, you know, masquerading as your embodied shadow self in this or other dimensions. Like, you might be an embodiment of like scary stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you might be heavy protected. You might be, you know, pissing some people off. You might be scaring a lot of people. You might talk a big fat game. You might be I don't know, a gangster. I have no idea what kind of shit you are putting into your head, but I'm getting that for some of these people that we're dealing with, that's the case. And everything's going really fast, and now's the time for change, because everything that's been going up until now has been like, what? Wait, what's happening? What's happening? Programs kicking in, protection measures kicking in, fear. But you know what? Like, I'm not feeling anything. This is just a tough shell that someone has built, and it's nothing. Okay, it's nothing. I'm sorry to like wield this shit in everybody's business, but it's like, it's like this volunteer stuff, you know, third wave, fourth wave, whatever wave we're at right now. Like, okay, I'll do it. I'll be the change maker. Yeah. So if I'm pissing someone off, please just send me all of your shit and see where that takes you, because nothing really impacts me. Nothing really hits me. And then when it does, I just end up in the fetal position and cry, and I get isolated, and I have nobody for months, and I'm just like, bleh. And I just regret ever saying to anyone like, yeah, bring it. But here I am, back at it again. Round 678. You know? Bring it. Let's go. And, you know, all that hate that we might be harboring or holding on will be actually blasted out of our hearts. It will travel somewhere, and, you know, it'll be wrapped up in whatever tornado is out there, and is going to be handled by anyone else and everyone else but you, because you don't deserve to hold on to that shit that we're talking about right now. Some of y'all deserve to let go of this inner monster that is either a friend who is into possession of other people, or a friend who is possessed, him or herself. This message sinking in. Okay. Good. Your shadow is taking notes. It's not what you wanted to hear, but the adjustments are being made. It has been made. Congratulations. Let's move on. It's an upgrade. Trust. And move into acceptance and love for the message of this message, so that you can reach new heights of functionality and harmony within your heart, within your chakra systems, within your family, within the way that you express yourself, so that you can express yourself even more authentically, because that is the new order. Yeah. And for the record, I think you're cute. You are cute. You're a daydreamer. You're a cute daydreamer. Might be Pisces. Yeah. No, I'm not. Okay. Keep going on. Let's keep going on. We need some direction here. What are we going to ask about? Okay, so... Sure. Okay, sure. Let's just look at it. So we got the star in reverse, back with the speed and the haste and the end of all of All the stop signs are... We're passing the stop signs, and now we're in the action land. Some of y'all might have been in contact with Native Americans. Shout out to my Native American tribe people. I've actually been in Connecticut with some of y'all. Yeah. Okay, we got the tower moment. Someone is dealing with the tower moment. Someone is really tempered. Like, someone is really tempered and getting into their... So what's the Six of Cups? Yeah, Eight of... It's like your situation is going a little bit back and forth, I feel. It's like you're a little bit of a daydreamer. I'm talking to a daydreamer here who's cute, who's funny, who's like testing the waters wherever they go. And they're in a process. They might be a little bit young and dealing with a little bit of a process, okay? And they're sort of like dreamy, and they might be born in 87. I'm born in 87, and yeah, or they might be born in 1978 or 1987. I don't know. And it's like they're accepting some drastic changes that are coming in based off of... Okay, do we get into that? No, okay, fine, I'm letting that go. It has been decided. Okay. Let me just breathe for a moment, like just a second. Contemplate the cards, light up some Palo to modulate the sage. A lot of people are using sage to cleanse, right? But are they drinking sage tea? Are they chewing sage leaves? Are they using sage for anything else but to burn it and ask for protection? It's just a question. I mean, people can utilize tools in order to protect themselves, but I do encourage versatility in working with these tools that are not non-communicative. They're also... Okay. Thank you. If I have a kid with like a Spanish woman, I will call him or her Paulo or Paula Santo. Maybe Paulo was like an angel, and he just decided to become a tree consciousness. Thank you, Paulo Santo. Thank you for everyone that's here. I know we just went through a rough patch with someone, but I could definitely feel a heart opening for that person and a release. This is actually what Trump did as well in America when he was deciding to elect. He was confronting everybody, and you could just feel the hate coming from the crowd, and it was like this huge dark release that rippled out all over the world, where these suppressed emotions from public had been kept in behind closed doors for a very long time, and Trump, he just like pressed the button, and everyone just like, and it started to heal Mother Earth in a big way. So, but yeah, it comes down to whether or not you trust Dumbledore. Okay, it comes down to whether or not you trust your own timeline. It comes down to whether or not you trust your own heart. It's not about politics. It's not about what goes down. It's about whether or not you can trust what's going down. It's about whether or not you can trust what's going on, and it's about whether or not you can trust that everything is going to work out. It's about whether or not you're going to, because I'm dealing with someone here that's, when you get the tower upright, it means that you're honest about yourself. Like you're ready for the tower. You're ready for the tower, regardless of how fast you had to heal your childhood abandonment issues, and regardless of whether or not you're teeter-tottering between getting your downloads and not getting your downloads, but it's like you're making choices to fight and work hard in your own private sector of your professional and your private life to really get to a point of accepting the femininity in your life, whether or not it's you being masculine looking for a feminine, or whether it's you being a feminine looking for a masculine, or same sex, all of it. But are you accepting the feminine downloads of the feminine electricity to come counterclockwise into and down into your life through the flower of life, and to orchestrate itself down into the voice of the planet that we can listen to and hopefully feel and give a voice. Devotion. Thank you for being so strong, and for following your resonance, and for helping transmute. Alright. Let's go with another deck. We're at 30 minutes. Okay. Just want to keep it chill. Okay. Thank you guys for being so chill. Thank you for being so cool. Thank you for being so cool and chill and mature, and for being so accepting and warm and open and understanding and working on your clairsentience. You're magical. Thank you for being so magical, and thank you for choosing Ascension. I know it can be a little bit tough sometimes. Okay. Some of y'all might be mermaids. Some of y'all might be into dolphins. Actually, when you look at the dolphin, they have the beak. And then right, if you go in, and right when it starts to go up from the beak, because the beak is kind of like a bird beak, and then it starts to go up a little bit. So if you look at certain angles from dolphin faces in profile, like you can see that at the beak, when it starts to tilt up, you can actually see that there are kind of like some soft eyes there. They're not actual eyes, but in the elemental world, when you're opening up your third eye and you're starting to see beyond, you can start to see a little bit of a different face coming through there. So it's so interesting with animals because they have so many different faces. Like I've seen also people like that they have so much stuff going on. I feel a little bit self-conscious about me, but they have the same mouth, nose, but their eyes, they start down here. Yeah. So if you look at some of my earlier videos, you'll see that there are a lot of explanations when it comes to Lemurian codes. Like, we don't hold back on the information here. Everything here is very like transparent. Like, and this is what we're about. Transparency. Okay. So another message. Can we get another message for the collective? I want to use a lot more of a fluffy bunny card. Like, that was some serious shit going down. Less distractions, please. Less distractions. Some of y'all might be multitasking a lot, and I just want to detach from that. Like, just want to focus on whoever's right here. Okay. Sure. Yeah, we got the Empress. You got the Empress and the Moon. Maybe you're extremely psychic. Maybe you're a genius. Could be that you're a genius. Maybe you're a Scorpio genius. Maybe you're feeding the right wolf. You're definitely feeding the right dog. You might have a dog, or at least a pet. And deeply connected to the moon. Maybe you're a witch, drinking moon water, taking care of yourself and healing, and taking care of your family, having fun with your loved ones, and just being a very responsible creator in this life. You got the moon though, like, which is a different way of thinking, like having a very interesting way of thinking, and that you're kind of like allergic to pedestals. Like, you don't like men putting on a pedestal. You don't like you like the thrill of maybe you like the thrill of you actually having something to do in a relationship regarding convincing someone that you're something that they're not yet aware of what you are, that you are. And then there's that, my business, my temple, my body, that's not your business. And then there's this there's a little bit of a bitterness around that when it comes to men, so I'm sorry for your experiences around that. I'm sorry that those men were what they were, and that the world couldn't contribute with any other product, solution, being for your highest timeline in that time between then up until now, and before that till then up until now. So, and I'm also getting that you're the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you might have a little bit of an issue listening to anyone else because you just know exactly how to take care of people, how to make results, how to create. Okay? So, yeah, just maybe it's time to forgive a little bit. Forgive more. Like, all needs to be forgiven eventually, but we need to feel safe forgiving. So, but forgiveness is actually something that we give ourselves. It's kind of true. It's kind of like when we're focusing on our haters and our lovers, like, if we ain't got haters, we're not doing it right. I'm starting to support that analogy a little bit, because if we can't get to the point of like cleaning up the hate, we're still just having to deal with and circling hate. And then when it does penetrate, it can come as a very big attack, instead of us just being practical about the binary reality of this world, and just, tell the people that are trying to positive manifest their way into a life that is long gone, and instead just like get rid of the naysayers, and find that fine balance of just really figuring out how to deal with people that are emotionally mature, that will listen to us. That's not, because we can have friends that are facilitating our complaints by them ignoring us because they're trying to be positive manifestors, over focused on, I don't know, escaping their own bullshit and their own trauma and their own choices, and they're jealous of you maybe for being an evolved being. So they're gonna spend a lot of their energy to possess you, as if you're theirs, as if you were ever theirs. No, you're a sovereign being. May all beings be blessed. I'm calling back all energy throughout all time, space, and dimensions. I'm calling back all energy that naturally belongs to me throughout all time, space, and dimensions. I'm calling it back into my being. And you might be doing this, Queen of Pentacles. You might be doing this. If you're a dude, you know, that's awesome as well. Like we're not putting the sex of it, but the feminine in you could also be a Queen of Pentacles, which would be, you know, you being very actually secure in your sexuality. Like you figured out your femininity. You're not in suppression of it, so you're not, you know, scared about that or talking about it or trying to figure it out. Like you're just comfortable in your sexuality, and that's an amazing feat in itself. And maybe you have amazing feet. It takes a lot for another bro to tell another bro that he has amazing feet. Ha! Hey bro, you have amazing feet. Well, that didn't sound so bad when I said it like that. Yeah. Yeah, to all my good-looking bros, to all my bros out there, congratulations on looking good. Okay. I'm also feeling like there's a couple here watching me. Hey guys, what's up? Maybe it's to a point where someone was watching me and then now they're like, hey, look at this guy. And then they're like, in this evaluation, should I join my spiritual life with my partner, or should I continue to hide it because of the potential danger that could arise if this isn't handled properly? So, you know, it takes a lot of bravery as a couple, to come in here and to look at it together. So I just want to say that, you know, congratulations on your efforts. Like, I hope that you have a blessed relationship and that you enjoy each other and that you have a really good time together and that you love each other and treat each other with respect and you know, really just explore the amazing stuff that we are. Like, there's so much more to explore. So if you're here as a couple, just know that you're going to be blessed with a divine inspiration to explore things that you didn't think was even possible, because now you're talking to potentially elemental forces that will bring about comfortable solutions for the benefit of your higher timeline. So, you know, blessings, blessings, blessings. And so it is. And so it is. Okay. So, okay, let's get into more of the relationship. What is the higher timeline for this relationship? It's so funny. Where you guys going? Uh-oh. All right. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we got the strength. That's good. Some arguments, a little bit of arguments. Comes with the territory. Yeah, that part. Okay. Hold on. That's good. Okay, I was just asking if, so are the, okay. Sorry, I'm just getting some downloads and upgrades as we're doing this. I'm just receiving some messages. Yeah, okay. Can we jump timelines with this? Alright. Okay. Okay. You got the 9 of Wands, so don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Some of y'all might have a little bit of like you're learning a lot. You're learning about, you know, the consequent. Okay, wow. Okay, that's good. That's good. So you got the nine of Wands. It's like almost there, not yet there. 5 of Swords is a no-win situation where there might be a little bit of some bloodshed. You know, it might be at work, it might be at home, it could be with family, it could be with friend groups, it might be people coming and going and leaving and staying and whatnot. And we got the Page of Pentacles, which is about, you know, studying, learning from other people, being a little bit entrepreneurial. And then we got the Hermit, which has to do with perfection. Someone might be a Virgo, and you know, just working on levitation and getting into newer heights of meditation, getting into newer heights of learning about the orbital nature of the cyclical lessons that makes us rise to a 10 situation. And then also we have the King of Pentacles, which is very industrious, which is very like result oriented. We also have King of Swords in reverse, so the Hermit, the King of Swords in reverse, and the Empress. Okay, so there's this in a couple, the way that we spend time in our sovereignty and in our holy space, and the way that we operate and the way that we allow ourselves to explore and actually go to events and like really get to the point of like investing in our own spirituality, that's going to tame the corruptible nature in our shadow, so that we can create more space for the feminine to become a divine masculine, and to be able to receive a divine masculine without fear of the divine masculine lashing out. Because if we're wasting people's time, if we're trying to steal ideas from each other, that's going to lead to parties where you're not invited in the end. So it's like being corrupted will lead to an extremely intoxicated environment for whoever it is that's involved, because we need to listen to our 5 senses. We need to listen to our 6th sense. We need to understand the impact of our 6th sense by not egotistically celebrating things with other people, but like getting into a celebration with people where we're actually focusing on not judging anyone and sharing our love with everyone, talking to everyone. Like, you don't want to be judged anywhere where you're at, but you can't manage judgment everywhere where you're at, but at least you want to give people a chance, because maybe your ego is like, I don't want to give anyone in this, like, let's say you're at a negative party, like a bad situation, like where you don't actually want to deplete your batteries by sharing or caring or dealing with anyone low frequency. But then again, are you going to stay in the room and get judged by them, which is worse? So take a leap of faith, and continue opening the heart and get rid of the judgments that are already there, simply by initiating yourself and starting to, dig your way into the light of the end of the tunnel, so that there can be a funnel, which is your higher self that's coming into you. And then there's also the question about, what are you putting into your body? Like, is that really good for you? Addiction is an illness. You can handle addiction. Like, it's the habit that kills you. Okay, it's the habit that makes your you're turning to Hyde, you know. So don't be Jekyll and Hyde. Rather, just be the King of Pentacles and learn from your mistakes. Take notes, because that's what you're really good at. And now that you've gotten this higher self adjustment, who knows what's going to happen with this Temperance in reverse? Who knows what's going to happen with this inability to what is it, that inability? Yeah, to get your wings situated. So maybe just share with the world who you are in private more and more and more and more and more, and this will earn you your wings. And if you come back to this channel, we do live wing transmissions, so that's also going to potentiate your light body to come in, and you facilitating these winged angelic beings or whatever they are, and to get into all acceptance, to understand that everything is possible, anything is possible. Naysayers, they don't get slaughtered. We don't slaughter, but we do work on white light. So when we do connect with white light and we connect with, you know, these pillars of divinity, a lot of lower negative entities and demonic attachments and stuff like that, they just go up there. So it's not murder, but they still are taken away from their homes, from what they're familiar with. So it's in a way an execution, but it's it's up to you to remove parasites. It's up to you to live, or to discern your conduct in an invisible war. It's up to you to label and to digest whatever it is that you choose to expose yourself to. So let's say you're eating a lot of food while watching action movies and people are like shooting each other and there's a lot of murder. Of course your food is going to be part of that, because, you know, if you're eating animals that unwillingly got slaughtered, you know, of course it feels natural to watch other people that are unwillingly killed in movies, because it only makes sense, because it's the adrenal mirror of the animal glands that are speaking their own language, and then we're caught in that kind of like hurtful but ancient microbiome nature. Like I even have had elemental experiences with multi-dimensional beings that wanted meat. So whatever floats your boat, whatever animal that you are, whatever animal that you're working with, whatever you're eating, I hope that you're able to look at your food and feel like you want it to come alive. Because making your food come alive is a virtue. It's an unexplored concept that will, you know, be very beneficial for the inspiration of your genius to come alive, and for you to, yeah, come into your own genius, and for you to actually feel good about everything and anything that you do. Because if we can clack this one huge domino piece to actually initiate the whole setup that has been set up for you, the domino setup of a billion different domino pieces all over the world. So let's just honor this moment. Let's just bring this conversation to an end. Let's make this an inspirational, good experience. Yeah. Release, 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 release. You have nothing to fear. Just chill, just chill. You're doing a good job. Let it go, 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 let it go. Smile. Open hearts. Let it go, let it go. You're not doing anything wrong. You're incapable of doing anything wrong. You're going the right way. Just keep dancing. Release, 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 release. Alright. Okay. I hope everyone is doing alright. Thank you so much for being here. I wish you a wonderful day. Please feel free to comment, like, share this video with anyone that this message might be for. For anyone that you want to upgrade in your life, just please share this video to them, because automatically, the longer they endure this, the more the language and the codes that are coming through the emission of whatever frequency that I represent is going to, yeah, it's going to upgrade them in that process, and it's all quantum. So and I hope that you had some quantum experiences in this video. Yeah, and I love you. Thank you for being here. I love you. Love you so much. I love you so much. I hope that your light body is coming more and more out. I hope that it's coming out more and more. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. You're okay. You're safe. Okay. Okay. It's just love, baby. It's all love. It's this. It's that. And it's that. Okay. Have a good one. Bye.